Um, Hi, it's Andrea Dancing Star. Hi, it's Friday. It's Friday. Um, I fell down the stairs today. Rock on. Awesome. Not at all. It was like, it doesn't look like much, but like, I twisted this ankle. It's definitely more swollen than this one. But I literally I fell down the stairs outside of my RV. So I had my bag, I had my cooler, and I was wearing these stupid fucking shoes that I never wear. And I twisted my ankle. I was on the third step up. So I twisted my ankle on the third step up, on the step out. And then I tried to take another step on the second step, and that didn't happen. Dropped everything, and then I fell flat, like, I fell all the way fucking down. So, um, my ankle hurts like a bitch now. My knee hurts. Actually, my neck hurts too because I fell so fucking hard. So, I had a job to go to today, but I'm not going there today because I can't stand. I can't walk. So, we're going to work on this commission painting. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to live stream. So, like, you know how you, well, I don't know. I don't know what you feel like when you fall or when you hurt yourself, but like, I always feel like really embarrassed. And I was just laying on my patio with all my shit. I was all dressed nice too. Look, like I even have my hair fixed and everything, you know. And my neighbor's dogs are just and just like, shut up. I know I fell, bitch. No, it's just so embarrassing. I laid there for a minute, got my breath. It's covered in dirt. So silly. So, you know, that's, it's just the way it goes. It's Mercury retrograde. So technically, things like this happen during Mercury retrograde. Okay, kitty cats, can I just set this down? Can I just set this down? This is like a really massive canvas. And it's a commission, so this is giving me enough, time to just, this injury is gonna provide me with the opportunity to work on this commission. So, oh my gosh, it's so fucking embarrassed, and I know it's because of those shoes. I never wear those shoes. Never wear those shoes. I wear Chucks everywhere. In this job, I can't wear Chucks, so I have these stupid shoes. They have like a heel on them, and I never wear that. Oh my gosh, I wonder, is this gonna, eh? You know, it's all the way my ankle up to my knee, and then like my neck hurts too because I'm telling you, like, I was laying, like, I was on the ground. Let me see. Oh wow, 24. Hello. Oh, disgusting clan. I love you. Thank you for being here. Fucking fell down the stairs. My 3 steps to my RV. So embarrassing. You're a bone doctor. You fix people? Really? I mean, fix me. Fix me, please. How much does it cost to fix me? Okay. Send Yuda for mama. Yuda for mama. I don't know. Jaden Wood. Hi. What will be the subject for this blank canvas? Bees. Bees. Bumblebees. I'm trying to think, like, the kitchen. It's going in the kitchen, so it's gonna be like bee themed. So I'm thinking maybe I'm going to get some hive action going on, or possibly I'm going to have some kind of a muted background of hive and then the bees. You know, it's all, we're just beginning. Oh, Top Shelf, I hope you have a really good weekend. Oh, Matt reviews too. You're sorry about my tattoos? I'm sorry for you. I mean, Arcdelic, do drugs. I mean, I say have fun. BJT, hi. Starboy the Night, hello. How are you? Hi. Starboy the Night, hi. Raimundo, yummy little mommy, you're so nice. Random user, please say yes. 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 Is there like something on me? Okay. Thank you so much for the floating heart. Thank you. Big bro, big brow, you books, big bro, you books. Hi, I'm pretty sure I butchered your name, but I'm sorry. You know, I'm trying. Rest in peace, Chuck Schuldiner. Rest in peace, Chuck Schuldiner. I do have a lot of permanent ink. Well, is that what it says? Art on your body. I do. Thank you for forgiving me. I'm gonna call you Big Brow. Big Brow. Or it could be Big Bro Wubbix. It could be that. Umitology. Hi. How is Turkey today? Or maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. Yes, praise or praise. Yes. I knew I recognized I used floss. It could be. Let's see. I've been seeing a lot of 45 to 60-year-old people streaming lately. I mean, well, I think possibly that could be your algorithm, because possibly you watched one and then like the algorithm was just like, oh, this person likes to watch that, so let's send them more. Because I feel like every single human being in the world is unique and different, and there's just probably that many people streaming at the same time. Like there's literally somebody streaming for every age group, every, you know, genre, niche, whatever you want to call it. Like I was telling the lady at the marathon, you know, she's just the sweetest little old lady. I was like, you should start streaming. You should start streaming. You should teach people how to gamble, because she's really good at gambling. And she's like, what would I do? I was like, well, you'll find your group. You'll find your people. You'll find your fans. My fucking ankle hurts so bad. It really does. I can't do that. I can't sit crisscross applesauce like that. Mythology, it could be a superior. Let us see your outfit. Okay, well, don't make fun of how I stand up, because again, I am injured. Oh my gosh. Okay, outfit. It's not a very graceful turn. I'm injured. These pants are actually from Temu, and I was happy with them. Some things it's hit or miss with Temu. You know, you're kind of like, is it going to be amazing or is it going to be shit? And, you know, it's kind of like, I would say like 30% of the things that I've ordered from Temu have been complete shit. But I feel like more times than not, it's pretty, you know, it's decent. But these are, I was really happy with these. Really happy with these. I need more space. That's what I need. I need more space. But I'm not being ungrateful for my home, because I do love my home. And a lot of people have a lot less than what I have. So I'm very, very grateful. But yeah, so my goal is the idea is that I'll draw what I want, kind of like a rough sketch of what I want on here. I even got bigger paint brushes for the bigger canvas. Okay. Big Bro Wubbox. I said it right. Oh my goodness gracious. Did somebody praise or praise? Thank you so much. I was kind of behind in the chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. What do I want? Fine gentlemen, I want all of the money in the world. That's always what I want. And I want to decide exactly how amazing this painting is going to be, what's going to go where. I want to make it so beautiful so the person that is paying me to do this will be so unbelievably happy. That's what I want. Praise or praise, I am honest. See, I am honest. Yeah. And like literally, you can tell by my hair, I was on my way to an actual job. Because I know some people are like, this is not a job. And, you know, I mean, I guess it's not a job, but I mean, I make money doing it. So I still pay taxes. I feel like it's a job. Really hurts my ankle all the way to my knee. I was so embarrassed when I fell. So embarrassed. And the dogs were just barking at me. They were just barking at me. Tim, see, I fell down the stairs. He scratched my elbow. You can't tell because I have this tattoo, but Constantine, that's definitely a job. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you sacrificed your kids for McDonald's? I mean, that's pretty epic. Does the ice cream machine work when you do that at least? Constantine, where would I put what all? All of the money? I would put some of it in like probably an IRA. You know, I would probably take like a good like half of the money, half of all of the money, and I don't really know much about the stock market, but I do have an investor who has been handling my 401k and he's done pretty good. So I think I'd probably take like half the money and give it to him, put it in the stock market. You know, because I have daughters and I've got to somehow make all of the money in the world so that I can leave it for them when I die. You know, I can't leave them hanging because I won't be able to just give them money when they ask like I can do now. So, and then the rest of it, I would buy like a couple of acres of land. I would build a tiny house and I would buy a llama and I would buy some chickens and probably like some goats, you know, and I would just be like a cowboy, but I would be a cowgirl. That's where I'd put all the money and that's what I would do with all of the money. And it would still live stream. It would just be funner because I would have farm animals and more space. Again, I'm very grateful for the space that I have. How are you, Tim C? Invested in calls? What does that mean? Praise or praise? I don't get that. You invested in calls? Anything over 20 million, you could live off of the interest alone. I mean, I agree with you. I really truly don't know anything about the stock market, but I really do have this really phenomenal person who has taken, in my opinion, some pretty small, you know, small little minor ducats that I've been able to put aside and turn it into a pretty decent amount of profit. Like I'm pretty impressed. So I feel like he would just continue to make good decisions, you know. And somewhere, even if everybody says that the economy is not doing well, somewhere the economy is doing well, because if the economy is truly not doing well, then the stock market would not be doing well. And I haven't been losing 20K a month. Praise or praise. Oh, Natalie loves Jesus. Thank you so much, Natalie. Thank you so much. I'm sure you're beautiful too. I'm sure you are, with a beautiful heart and a beautiful soul. Constantine, you have a really great weekend. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Constantine. It's a really cool name, by the way. Oh, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Okay, rest in peace, Chuck Norris, but I thought you were talking about Chuck Schuldiner. So, sorry. But yes, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Who is this a picture of? Oh. This is Elizabeth Short. This is the Black Dahlia. Before she got before she was mutilated. This is Elizabeth Short. This is the Black Dahlia. Oh. Ooh, I could let other things show too. Like, of course, my llama. Yes. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Yes, exactly right. A self-portrait? No, it's not a self-portrait. Um, but yeah, all of the art in here is all mine. Really? Liz Short had terrible teeth, though. She did. I mean, I don't think many people probably know that. And she was still beautiful. Still beautiful. Hudson, don't bite my toes. My ankle hurts. Hi. Hi, honey. I love you. I love you. Oh, really? It was in her autopsy report? I didn't read her autopsy report. Um, I did read Sharon Tate's. Maybe I'll have to go and look at her and look that up. I love you. I love you. Ouch. He must know my ankle hurts because he's like rubbing on my ankle.
Yeah, she's trying to be a good boy. He's trying to be a good boy. There he is. He's trying to be a good boy. He loves his mommy. Love you.
He's a sweetie. He's a sweetie. Yeah, Sharon Tate said definitely. I mean, it made me like, I need to take a shower after I read that and looked at the pictures. You know, it was pretty intense. Very intense. Maybe it's just like the circumstances also that surround it that kind of contribute to it being pretty intense. Hi. Okay. Danelle Lashaw, Postmaster General, This Living Testament. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Chuck Norris. Um, but I mean, I bet Elizabeth Shorts was pretty gnarly too. I mean, I'm pretty sure they know who did it, but also at the same time, I feel like Los Angeles is incredibly corrupt and has been forever. So, the person responsible for Elizabeth Short's murder you know, was never brought to justice. Let's see. Timmy, man. Yeah, America. Yeah, America. So, oh, Ray's Zosa? No, I'm not a model. No. Gino, I'm one of those people. I don't know what that means, but no, I wouldn't live in California. I live in Arizona and it's already ridiculously expensive. So I'm looking, I kind of wanted to do like, I wanted to do a poll. I want to do a poll. Okay, what question do I want to ask? Okay. Here, we'll just ask your question. California or Arizona? And then we're going to add this just out of curiosity. Okay. Okay. Hugh Morris, hi, how are you? Oh, wow. Okay, nice. Yes. Arizona. Oh, it's a tie. It's a tie. I do like Grizzly True Crime and Kitty Cats. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that immensely. El Cheapo Productions. We're working on bees, like bumblebees, honeybees. I'm gonna get like a reference picture of a beehive up here on my laptop. I fell down the stairs today, El Cheapo Productions, on my way to my actual job. Fell down the stairs. Hurt my ankle. Beehive pattern. That's what I want. Honey, you scared the shit out of me. Okay, so that's not an octagon. Hexagon. Okay. Maybe we'll do just like this. I feel like if I do this hexagon pattern, if I did it like all behind and then I had bees instead of trying to make one central hive, I feel like I need it to be perfect, right? I feel like it needs to be kind of perfect. Like the lines and the dimensions, everything needs to be perfect. You had a bunch of bumblebees in your garden yesterday or today. That's amazing. That's really lucky. That's beautiful. I love that. It's okay. It's okay, El Cheapo Productions. I tweaked my back pretty bad last week. It's still too bad for me to make videos. I love getting all, yeah, right. Thank you. That's Hudson News Store. Hi, Cameron. How are you? Cameron Jensen from Las Vegas. What's going on? Happy Friday. Okay, I'm going to move this back just a little bit. And we're going to go through and see if I have a stencil. If I have a hexagonal stencil that I can use to make this perfect. That's a new store. Honey, I'm gonna get in here. I'm getting in here. Okay, honey, watch out. Watch out. There we go. Okay. Good brush though. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Look at him. Look at him. Oh. This boy. It is probably pretty cool in there. And it's hot today. It's hot in Arizona today. I need in here, honey. Honey, I need in here. I need to look in here. Okay? No, Lori, hold on. Hold on. Aww. Clean Touch ink pad for their paw prints. Hang in there. It gets worse. Somebody was driving a car with that today. Right after I fell. Because, like, right after I fell, I was like, I'm going to work. It's going to be just fine. And then I actually got out of the car and the adrenaline kind of wore off. And I was like, son of a bitch. I'm not. Well, it's for Hattie's birthday. This is kind of a fun box. I have not looked in here very much. Pyramids. Okay. So that is not a hexagon. But I really think I might have a hexagon stencil in here. Because it needs to be... Nope. Nope. It needs to be perfect. Nope. I mean, they're all really pretty stencils, but they're nope. No, maybe I don't. Maybe I just don't. I wonder if that's a winning lottery ticket. Oh my gosh, May 18th, 2024. Watch it be like a winner. Okay. We've got bigger ones. I don't think I see a hexagon. I mean, I guess I could just use like a ruler and do it like the really old-fashioned way. But no. I could do that. Hello. I'm hungry. Okay. Well, I don't have a stencil. I mean, I do have stencils. I just don't have the one I want. Look at this whole box. I've had this box for a really long time. It's very old. That is Enochian. And it's my box of special things. It smells really good. There's a whole bunch of lottery tickets in here. I'm assuming that they're all like not winners, but what if they were winners? I think 2024 is too old. I think they would be like, too late. You let it go too long. I don't really think they're winners. I think I was going to use them for some kind of art project. Because that's what is in this box, is art stuff. And stickers. That's a funny sticker. Trying to get my shit together. Okay. I made business cards and they're supposed to be here on Wednesday. Pretty excited about that. I think what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to lay this canvas down and trace it probably. Or like use the ruler, but I'm probably going to have to lay it down. Maybe not. Maybe I can just go ahead and put the bees and then I can just go around the bees. If it's not evident, I don't have like professional training as an artist. Oh, my ankle. Hurts pretty bad. What did you say, praise or praise? I cut toenails. How do you hide the chat? I don't know. Oh, Bill, Arizona is your home state? I love Arizona. Thank you. Is it Sarah? Is it Sarah? Thank you. Thank you. I love my cats. Happy Friday from Atlanta. Oh wow. The Shuriken Zone. The Shuriken Zone. Is that your YouTube channel name? I'm gonna look and see if it is. I think that Arizona is the best state in the whole wide world. That's just my own personal opinion. But it's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome state. I think I spelled it right. Oh wow. The Shuriken Zone. Okay, well, I'm subscribing. I just subscribed. Okay. Let's see. Knife throwing. What is shuriken jutsu? Is it a type of martial arts? I mean, it sounds like it is, probably. Holy! What? I know how to throw knives. That's one of the things that I learned whenever I was working in the tattoo shop. Okay. Okay, well, I subscribed. Okay, cheers from Australia. Serge. Hi, welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Okay. Tashella? Tashella? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Bye. Hi. Sleek Hobbies. Hi. Do I have any bottles or cans to trace around for the shape of the bumblebee? Oh, no. I mean, well, yeah, I do. I could use like a bowl too, but they're not completely round, are they? They're more like this kind of shape, right? Well, I guess you're right. They're more like an oval though. Like, I guess maybe a bumblebee is round, but it would be a like, because then you gotta have this little stinger, right? I guess I don't know what their wings look like. Okay. Stefan Burns says the earth is already shaking. I don't feel it, but I do feel it energetically. I can say that. There is a lot going on. There's a lot going on energetically. It's because of the solar flares. Honeybees. Okay. Images. Yeah, they're kind of like of this shape. And then little tiny, powerful wings. Like this. And then they have their cool head, their eyeballs, their huge eyeballs. Like that. And then they have like these little antenna. Bless you, Hattie. Bless you, Hattie. So he's kind of fat, but you know. And the stripes kind of go like this. Should I put them like with a flower? Should I put like a flower down here maybe? Or up there? That might be kind of cute. If I just had a very muted hexagon pattern towards the back, like completely background, so not a really strong pop of color, but just kind of like that is the background. And then the bees could put flowers hanging down. Let me see. Let me look in Google hanging flowers. What does a hanging flower look like? Hanging flower with bees. Oh, some of these are really pretty. Yeah, I think we might do that. could be, if you could be a furry, what would your fursona be? I love that word, fursona. You can't pick Pokemon, Digimon, or biblical creatures. How many cats do I have, Mr. Pedro? I have 4. And happy Friday. Happy Friday. Thank you for being here. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Cab I buy, starting working overtime. No shit. Can you buy my used floss? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm looking for it. Briley! Hi, Briley, you didn't see me hit that vape. Will I be doing any art shows this year? Hopefully. Hopefully I will be. Super Slav, what is going on? Who is James? Oh, James. Wow. Okay. My brother lives in Arizona. I live outside of Buffalo, New York. When I went to visit him, I turn the oven up to 400 degrees and stick my head in for 20 minutes when you want to visit him. Nice short visit. Your hair is beautiful. Thank you so much, James. Thank you. Flowers everywhere? Yeah? Oh, okay. Let me get my cards. Who are the people playing? Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes. Okay. Who will win the WWE WrestleMania? The new WWE Championship. I'm just going to ask, will Cody Rhodes win? And then Randy Orton. Will Cody Rhodes win the WWE WrestleMania? The new WWE Championship. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Will Cody Rhodes win? Will Cody Rhodes win? Will Cody Rhodes win? Will Cody Rhodes win? I mean, it looks kind of like, yeah. It looks like Cody Rhodes will win. Let's see if it tells me, will Randy Orton win? Or will Randy Orton win? Maybe I can't really use tarot cards for WWE because they're both upright. But also, it's pretty interesting because this is the card that fell out for Cody Rhodes, and this is upright. The Lovers, very positive. And then for Cody Orton, this one fell out, and that's kind of like a person who is like really closed off and feeling cut out of everything and feeling like super emotional due to this. So I'm still going to say that, yeah, Cody Rhodes will win. That's what I'm going to say. I hope that helped. Praise or praise. Hello. Thank you so much for the $5. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do you want me to read a card for you? Praise or praise? Do you want me to ask a question? What can I tell praise or praise? Let's see what they want to tell you. What do the cards want to tell you? Is there a whole lot of used floss in the future for you? No, you don't want to? You don't want to know? Okay. 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 You know where the used floss is? What about the Q-tips? Okay, Matthew says, yeah. Matthew Winter. You'll take the future floss, okay. Matthew Winter, what do I need to tell Matthew Winter? I mean, he says, well, yeah, so what do I need to tell Matthew Winter? That was kind of interesting, but it didn't actually fall out. What do I need to tell Matthew Winter? Matthew Winter. What do I need to tell Matthew Winter? Okay, Nine of Pentacles reversed on the bottom of the deck. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Well, it's Strength upright, and then the Four of Wands also. I mean, possibly you're moving in with a Leo. This is Leo energy. When it first fell out, I saw it and it was reversed, and so that kind of means that would be like a kind of a bully type person, a person who is like very aggressive in making things happen for themselves, like a really pushy person. But you know, it fell down on the ground, and now I picked it up and it's upright, so it's a possibility that you're about to be moving in with someone, or you just moved in with someone. And it looks like I mean, maybe you're just kind of finessing the whole moving in situation to go the way that you want it to. There's definitely another person in your life. There's definitely another person in your life. And you're not having to take care of the bills all on your own. What other items, what other used items are we selling today? That's a praise or praise question. That's a praise or praise question. He's in the market for used goods. He's a recyclist. Dave Adams, what's going on? Okay, you can't vote. You've never been to America yet. Well, the poll I think is pretty accurate. I think that absolutely Arizona is better than California. Man. I wish that I hadn't fallen down the stairs today. Oh, dirty socks. What about that, praise or praise? Dirty socks? Evening or morning in the States. What have I been doing? Stairs wise, hope nothing serious. You know, oh my goodness, who sent me that? Who sent me that? Praise or praise? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have like 3 steps to get out of my RV. So I was walking out of my RV and I was wearing these shoes that I don't usually wear, stupid shoes with like kind of like a heel on them. And I just, you know, just twisted my ankle. And then I really fell from the top step. So the top step down. Oh, you can't be spamming. You can't be spamming. Okay. Would I sell you some smelly socks? Yeah, sure. Sure. There's some like right, I don't know if you can see, but look, there's some like right there. Right there. They're Reeboks too. Sure. We'll sell them for how much? How much? Praise or praise? I need your advice in this situation. I need your advice. How much would you pay for smelly socks? Dirty, smelly socks. I mean, gotta cover shipping. So probably like $50 seems legit. Pay not to deal with them. That's funny. Yeah. El Cheapo Productions. Recently, my father fell at Rosie's Cafe, and now the company wants to settle with $200 in gift cards. Are you kidding me? I mean, I really feel like there's so much more settlement money than $200 in gift cards. Okay, Boston's actually Massachusetts is better. Okay, okay. I've never been there, so. BG, I did say 50. Yes. I've never been there. It does look beautiful on like movies and such. Are you serious, El Cheapo Productions? $200 in gift cards? What the actual fuck? No. And this is Arizona. I know that there is an attorney that is gonna like that will represent your dad. Morgan and Morgan. Seriously, no, that's horseshit. If you can see them, oh man, you're gonna make me give up on my injured foot. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. Hurts so bad. Okay. Here you go. 30 socks. They're mismatched, but you know, they're dirty. Ay, my ankle. It hurt. Melvin, hi. Welcome in. Happy Friday. No one is paying. Not yet. Praise or praise. They might, though. They might. He busted his left eye and received 11 stitches above the eye. Yeah, no. $200 in gift cards is bullshit. Praise or praise. Thank you. Thank you. Big 95, you said, yes, I'll take those, and then you took it away. Why? They won't. They're just simps. What is, if you're still in this chat, from Massachusetts, what is the weather like in Massachusetts right now? Anywhere is better than California. Overseas madman. I've never been to California, but I'm pretty sure if the devil was alive and living in the world, I'm pretty sure he would live in California. There just seems to be so much chaos. He would either live in California or Nevada. That's what I was thinking too. He's in Vegas. Okay. I'm gonna get Dave Adams a card because he's one of my longtime subscribers. I consider my friend across the pond. Let me get Dave Adams a card. What do I need to tell Dave Adams? What do I need to tell Dave Adams? The enigmatic one. What do I need to tell Dave Adams? What do I need to tell Dave Adams? What do I need to tell Dave Adams? Bruh. The Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, very nice. Very nice. Is this you and your energy, or are you meeting someone? It's either your energy or you're meeting someone, but this is, you know, the Empress, she just attracts money. She just attracts wealth and abundance. She's, you know, Mother Earth goddess type energy. She doesn't have to put any work into anything. She doesn't have to try to make anything happen. She just sits back and lets everything come to her because her vibe is so in tune with her life. Like, she's so in tune with what she wants and what she is supposed to be doing in this world and in this lifetime, that the universe just supports her. So, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles, Dave. Very nice. Serious opportunity coming. Serious opportunity. Big opportunity. Very nice. I like that. Tell me just a little bit more. There's big, and I just split the deck. There's the Magician, the Empress. Like, you're making things happen. You're making things happen. Absolutely. I love that. Okay. Tell me just a little bit more about the Ace of Pentacles for Dave Adams. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles for Dave Adams. Okay, Six of Wands, getting a lot of praise, getting a lot of attention. You know, people are congratulating you. People are seeing you be victorious and they're celebrating you. The Queen of Wands reversed and the Ten of Wands reversed. Okay, so I love this. This is like you absolutely getting out of, like, finally releasing the horrible ex. The horrible ex and all of the drama, all of the possible, like, PTSD or anything else that that relationship filled you with. Letting it completely go, being absolutely free, flying. Flying, because you fly drones, but literally flying. And everybody is just, like, so supportive and so proud of you. There's maybe even like an actual award that you're going to be receiving, but there's absolutely public, like, accolades. You know, this is really good. And this is absolutely, it's breaking you out of whatever tiny things, whatever strings, whatever emotions, whatever possible concerns or worries that came from the ex, the manipulator, the user, whatever came from her. Letting it go. That's pretty amazing. I love that. I love that for you. I love that for you, Dave. You deserve that. Colorado is better. One truth above. Colorado is better. I've never been to Colorado, and I'm actually pretty close, but I've never been. I'm sure it's beautiful. Okay, what are you talking about? I don't know. I've never been to either state. East Coast guy. Been there, done that several years ago. Dave Adams. Fortier Dennis. I'm not totally sure if I said that right, but I'm from Texas, although I am in Arizona right now. I always say it like right now, like I could leave. I'm not going to leave. I love it here. I'm not going to leave. Where are you from? Where are you from? Dang it, type that answer. Cat hairs are on my nose. Out of the United States. Like you're out of the United States, you're coming like out of the United States, like you're from here. And also, the Massachusetts guy didn't tell us what Massachusetts weather is right now. The last I heard, I think it was like really rainy and cold, maybe just really snowy. One day I'm going to visit America. It's been on your bucket list since I was a kid. I mean, I really hope that you do, Dave. And then, of course, obviously, I hope you come to Arizona so we can chill. Yeah. I really do. I hope you do. I would love to meet you in person. But also, I would like to go to the UK. But man, that Sharia law part's got me kind of freaked out about over there. Because I definitely love bacon. And ham. Okay, so Dennis, Fortier Dennis, I'm not an American citizen. Absolutely, it's absolutely fine. I was just curious. Okay, so Jeffrey Armstrong says California sucks really bad and it used to be a nice place to live. It used to be a nice place to live there. So I guess you live there, Jeffrey. I'm sorry. I think it's that fucking governor. He's kind of horrible. And then I don't know if you pay attention to Nick Shirley, but he's the one who exposed all of the fraud in Minnesota, and now it looks like all of the fraud from Minnesota was kind of stretching all the way to California too. Yes, exactly, Steve. Don't California my Arizona. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, don't Texas my Arizona. That's another. Don't Texas my Arizona. Oh, T Gunner, I did. I take a poop every single morning, pretty regular. What about you? Oh, Fortier Dennis. Listen, Dave, don't go to America while Donald Trump is president. I mean, why do you say that? I absolutely love my president. Absolutely. I went to the post office yesterday and there was this lady and she's all, "Are you a registered voter in Arizona?" And I was like, "I am." And she was like, "Would you like to help me try to get some names on the ballots?" And I was like, "What party is it?" And she was like, "I have 3 green and I have 2 red." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, we can talk. Yes, I will definitely help these Republicans get on the ballot." And then here comes a lady out of the post office. And she asked her the same thing. And after she tells her what the parties were, meaning that there's no Democrats, she's like, "You can't be doing this here. You can't be doing this here." And angry and mad. And I mean, I just have to say, rock on girlfriend. I love that, Steve. I just really have to say, like, Democrats are fucking terrifying. For real. I mean, she's just this old lady, and she was like, "See, I've got to have the 2, I've got to have the 3 green to kind of save my ass." And I was like, yeah, I kind of see that. That's horrible. That sucks. But yeah, no, Donald Trump is amazing. I love my president. Absolutely. So, Dave, I'm pretty sure that my president here in the United States is going to be doing a lot better than Keir Starmer. Scott Carter, hi. You don't like his mouth, El Cheapo Productions? I mean, everybody's got a mouth, I feel like. Yeah, he may have said some unappealing things at some certain times, but Everybody does. He's just a human being. You know, at least he closed our fucking borders. You know, um, at least he made science go back to the way it is. Female, male, you know, that's it. There's two. There's two. There's none of this 21 different genders and all of that. Scott Carter. Hi. Thank you. Dave Adams. Oh, sleepy Joe Biden. You mean Autopen? President Autopen. Inver wanted one. We're doing drugs again. I mean, you know, Inver wanted one. I don't know if you should just go tell like absolute strangers what you're doing, but you know, Scott Carter, I like Trump too. I like Trump too. I like the fact that we have a leader who is proud to be an American, who is patriotic. Because we are Americans. We're the land of the free. And it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful thing. Not everybody gets to have what we have here. That's why so many people try to immigrate here. It blows my mind. Like in California, I was seeing the immigrants, you know, like from Mexico, just like talking about how amazing their country is. I mean, if your country was so amazing, why did you immigrate to California? You know, why don't you go back to your country if it's so great and you love it so much more than America? Why come here? I hate that, you know? So yeah, I'm very happy that we have the president that we have now. It's like all is right. We're in the process of being made right. Scott Carter, what kind of music do I like? I like all kinds of music. I don't listen to rap, not at all. There's not a whole lot of like, pop music anymore is just, I don't know. I don't know. Right now, I have the Highwayman in my car. So, you know, outlaw country. Outlaw country. You agree with the war? I agree with irrational terrorist states not having access to nuclear weapons. I agree with that. Yes, El Cheapo Productions. Elvis is amazing. Elvis is the king. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. I think I'm speaking the truth too. Yes, Dave Adams. Trump does have balls, unlike Starmer. Yeah, Trump has balls, unlike a lot of the presidents that we've had previously. And he seems to be treating the military very well. You know, the soldiers. I like that. I like that. You know, at one point, like during Sleepy Joe or the Auto Pen presidency, um, we were giving, you know, like $10,000 a month to illegal immigrants, basically imported terrorists into our country. We were giving them like 10,000 a month to go to school, to get money, to have free housing. You know, meanwhile, the veterans of our country are homeless and barely receiving the medical care that they need after they've already put their lives in danger, risked their lives to fight for our country. Like, what the fuck? No. So, yeah. I love my president. Matt Smith, I like to think that I am a real patriot. I don't know if I was. I think it took the whole President Biden. I think it took President Biden's terrifying 4-year term to make me go as patriotic as I am now. I guess before Joe Biden was elected and in office, I kind of just existed thinking, I remember when 9/11 happened, and I just remember thinking like, we're never going to let terrorists into our country. That's just like a given. Like, we're not going to do that. We're not. And look who the mayor of New York City is now. Like, what the actual fuck? Um that's no. That's not what America is. That's not what America is. Um on many different levels. So, once he made all of these things possible, um how the fuck can Ilhan Omar sit in Congress and actively hate America? Like, how the fuck does that even happen? How does that even happen? And then her whole, we should all be terrified of white men. Are you kidding me, bitch? Are you kidding me? And that's taking this conversation into a whole, a whole side conversation that I'm not really trying to have. But yes, I love America. And I'm grateful to be in America. Crazy J, yeah, fuck giving away that giving shit. I do kind of feel like we should be absolutely concerned and determined with getting veterans into housing and eliminating the veteran homeless issue that we have in America. If we were giving anything away, then I think it should go to the veterans. Boy blue blubbering. They thrive on hate. Thank you so much, Scott Carter. Thank you. And McG Misfit, what the actual fuck is correct? Yeah, it was funny that the Easter Bunny had to direct Joe Biden. It's also like kind of like really embarrassing for America as a country. Like, that's the leader. It's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, Dave Adams, I don't know what the fuck is going on in the UK. It's I used to really want to go there. I mean, I still do. I want to see the country itself, the actual sites. There's so much history. I would love to see it. Hello, Taryn. How are you? Um, can't remove the pole from off my face. Let me see if I can. I don't know. Apparently, I can't. I'm so sorry. Apparently, I cannot, or at least I can't figure out how to. Where do I live? You're in Utah, Scott Carter. I'm in Arizona, northern Arizona. We're probably pretty close, depending on where in Utah you are. I mean, okay. Yeah. I I don't know how to do this. I'm trying to remove the bowl because we know Arizona is better than California. We know that. When am I going to take a road trip? I don't know. I don't know. When I can walk a little bit better. Where is Toole, Utah? I've never heard of it. Oh wow, I have 205 votes. That's pretty interesting. Oh, no. guess like it's stuck here. That's the only thing I can think is it's stuck here. That's my bad. Can you not haha. I did it. I ended it. Thank you for everybody for participating in it. Okay. There we go. 205 votes. Yes, Arizona is better than California. You've been to Yuma, Arizona. I bet it's hot. I've never been there, but I'm sure it's ridiculously hot. But I bet it's also really pretty. Arizona is a really beautiful state. I'm sure that Utah is as well. I've never been. Praise or praise? Yes, you can. You can. Does anybody have used floss for praise or praise? What about toenail clippings? Q-tips? Oh, okay. 30 miles west of Salt Lake City. Okay. So we're pretty close actually because I'm in Flagstaff. So I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close to Utah. I've been to the Four Corners. Okay. Any place is better than California. Okay. You prefer the green of the Northeast. Are you really being bullied in school? Maid? I mean, if you are being bullied in school, I'm very sorry. That's not easy to deal with. I was bullied in school. Kids can be assholes. For real. Kids can be super assholes. And now, like when I went to school, there was not really internet. So I'm sure that adds a whole new level to the type of bullying that can happen with kids and students. But my advice would be to tell your teacher, tell the principal, tell your parents, let them know what's going on. Maybe even call the police. I'm pretty sure that I don't know if they would actually be able to step in and take any kind of action, but they could definitely point you in the right direction. And if anything, you would just be on record for, inquiring about that. You would start like a paper trail, you know. Creating a paper trail is always a good thing. I mean, I guess unless you're doing crime, but you know what? Tino. Oh, is it Tino? Tino, that's another thing I was going to say. So I was bullied, and I don't know if every kid is bullied. I don't know if it's just the ones that are different. It seems to be like the ones that are different. But in some ways, it does make you tough, but then also in some ways, it can really be detrimental. It just depends on, you know, the person that's on the receiving end of bullying. I mean, Pearl Jam made the song Jeremy for a reason, like praise or praise. Thank you. Oh, Trad Wives Be Like is here, guys. Trad Wives Be Like, guys. She's here. She's here. Okay. I think I've told you guys about her before. I mean, that's even more of a reason why this bully needs to suffer consequences. No, there's got to be somebody that you can tell. There's got to be somebody that you can tell. And it should not happen. And you shouldn't have to feel helpless or like you have to deal with it or even scared to stick up for yourself or to stand up for yourself because it's the principal's child. No. That's bullshit. I mean, it honestly sounds like a lawsuit to me. You know? No, that should not happen. Let's see. Thank you, Christopher G. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Trad wives be like, what? You know, girl. 1 minute ago, major breach, millions of gallons of water heading inside the tunnel towards multiple vehicles trapped. New York City shut down. Well, look at their mayor, you know. I'm sure he'll say, call a socialist, you know. Call a social worker. Since he doesn't even believe in the police. I don't know. I kind of feel like I have a really bad attitude towards New York currently because they voted for a socialist. You know, it's like, y'all got yourselves into this mess. You know, maybe live with your consequences and make better choices in the future. But we will still look and see if this is accurate. I don't see anything going on. I don't see anything going on in New York. Let's see what Stefan Burns is saying. Well, I mean, there's definitely a lot of tectonic activity going on right now, but we were just talking about the solar flares yesterday and how that's, you know, going to be affecting the earth. It's the energy, the radiation. I didn't think it was Trad Wives Be Like. Triple Trouble, who is the bully? Um boy blue blubbering. You know, lawsuits cost money, but also most attorneys will wait until there is a settlement achieved before, if they actually think that there's a case. And it sure seems to me, with all of the lawsuits that I've been seeing lately, that if the principal's child is bullying another child, because if the principal's child is bullying you, they're probably not just bullying you, they're probably bullying other people. And if this child was receiving, you know, special treatment, or, you know, not having to suffer consequences of bullying because the parent is the principal, then that is absolutely a lawsuit. That is absolutely a lawsuit. No offense, but do not take life advice from anyone who does not have their home in order. Exactly, Tino Splaponi. So why are you in here trying to give advice? Fortier Dennis, I don't know where you are, but I'm absolutely ecstatic that I have President Trump as my president. I don't know where you're at, but you aren't here, so you don't know what's going on. Something about El Nino. El Nino and La Nina is just it has to do with like the jet stream. It has to do with the direction of the jet stream, and it changes. But also, I watched a conspiracy that the reason that Greenland is so important currently is because there is a massive spaceship that can modify the weather under all of the ice. I don't know if that's true or not, but I can tell you that there's been massive solar flares in the last couple of days, like G3. So that's like from a G1 to a G5. It's like right there in the middle. It's a pretty substantial solar flare, which is sending radiation to Earth in powerful, powerful bursts. And we are protected from radiation by the Van Allen radiation belt. But when it has these solar flares, it comes stronger and it actually, it pushes the radiation belt and kind of breaches it periodically a little bit temporarily. It obviously goes back. The Van Allen radiation belt goes back to where it was, but so then we're also being hit with a lot of radiation from the sun. And the radiation from the sun, it's all energy that's affecting, Earth, the oceans, the tectonic plates. It's affecting everything because it's all connected. Billy Kimball, thank you so much. Tino's just a douchebag. What is my cat doing? Aaron just I'm watching out the window. They're just looking out the window. They're just chilling. Fortier, how can you say that when you pay $5 a gallon and he started a war? An illegal war. How is it illegal? How is it illegal? How is it illegal? Fortier, if you don't live here, get the fuck out, Get the fuck out. If you don't live here, get the fuck out. I don't know why it's your problem. You're probably a Democrat. That's what your problem is. You're probably one of the Free Palestine people. You're probably going to start going, school kids, school kids, school kids. And you're going to conveniently fail to mention that Hamas strategically places their training centers in hospitals and schools so that they can hide behind hospitals and schools. They do it to their own people. Get the fuck out of here if you don't like what my president did. You're probably just pissed you're not in the United States, and you're pissed that you are where you are. You're also probably a Democrat or a socialist. Hi, Merida Lacey. And you know what? $5 a gallon? Yeah, guess what? I make enough money to pay that too, It's not like I'm being paid 20 cents a day for slave labor. I make enough money. It's all evening out. And absolutely, terrorists, they're terrorists. They have been Iran. How many of their own Iranians have they annihilated just this year? Upwards, probably close to like 100,000. But we need to. No. You're stupid. You're stupid, Fortier. And please don't come to America because we don't need stupid people like you here. Expert assess. That's what I've been saying when you say blue beam. A lot of people don't know about it though. Roman King, I did paint it. Well, can you really see my paintings? I guess you can. Yeah. I I forgot that I painted that one. I kind of like that one. Yeah, I did. I painted these. I painted these. It's shake and bake, and I helped. I have this big ass canvas right here that I need to paint, but I keep getting distracted with the chat. Oh, thank you, Merida. I fell down the stairs today, so you know, my ankle hurts really bad, so I didn't go do my other job. But that's where I was on my way to. That's why I got my hair all pretty nice. There was a few X ones a few weeks ago. I don't know what that. Oh, Merida Lacey, thank you. I'm 48. I don't care what you have to say anymore. Do I snore when I sleep, Anthony? I do. I do. Can you tell me something about your oldest video, the guy hitting the drums? Oh my gosh. That's Austin. That's Austin. And I was living in my car. I had just pulled into Cottonwood for the first time ever in my life. And he was flying a sign at the Speedway. And I picked him up. And then we were together for like a year. You know, we were just total hippie, dirty kids in the desert, and it was so much fun. He is he does a lot of festivals now, but you know, he's got a good heart. He's got a really good heart, and we had a lot of fun. So all we did was just exist in the desert for like a year, paint. I got him that drum at the Goodwill in Sedona. Go to different vortexes and such and play drums on different trails. But that one particular, we were at Keyhole Cave, and that's when he was playing the drum in Keyhole Cave, and it sounded so good. Hello, how are you? TWC Myers, my favorite music to dance to. You know, like dance hall, or what is it called? It's like the mix between like Spanish music and pop music. I can't think of what it's called right now. I like, you know, good music. Country music is okay, but I'm not greatly coordinated, so I'm not like a great country western dancer. TWC Myers, I'm glad you found us. I'm glad you found us. Welcome. Welcome. And I am a crazy cat lady. Absolutely. That's me. You have adult ADHD and autism, but you're not handicapped and have OCD. I'm 21. A Taurus. Oh my goodness. You got a Nirvana shirt from Amazon. And I like it. And I got one from Walmart, and you like them. Awesome. Okay, Nirvana is amazing. Nirvana is amazing. I remember watching Smells Like Teen Spirit for the first time ever on MTV when I was 13. And that was the first video that I'd ever seen of like musicians just like breaking instruments and stuff. And I was just like, oh my fucking God, they are going crazy. It was so good. T-Riff, hello. Hi. Wait, this is the best parents can do? I don't know what that means. They'll never understand because they don't have freedom. I don't understand. Sometimes things do go right over my head though. El Cheapo Productions. I like this lady. Speaks her mind. Love it. I love you too, El Cheapo Productions, but I really do still think $200 in gift cards is not a settlement. And I really do hope that, I mean, I really do think you should contact Morgan & Morgan. Brute. I don't know if I'm saying your. I don't know if I'm gonna say your name right. I'm gonna say Brute, but hi, expert, expert assassin, goddess. Andy Carpenter. Is it evening time? Is it evening time? It's like, what time is it here? It's 2. Yeah, it's 2:28 p.m. here. Boy Blue. What if you just think that you're horrible at it, but really what if in reality you're actually like the next Monet? I think you need to I think you need to believe in yourself more. I think you need to believe in yourself more. Typically, we're all our own worst critics, usually, but art is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, just because you may not like it or you might not think it's good doesn't mean it's not a masterpiece. And the most important thing about painting is you should have fun when you're doing it and be creative because there are no rules in art. Andy Carpenter, hi. Merida, what paintings do you want? What paintings do you want? What do you want me to paint? Home decorating, like what colors? What theme? That's what this is going to be. This is going to go in a kitchen. A busy beehive kitchen. Oh, just want to say hard hat or snare drum? Snare drum. Andy Carpenter, you're learning. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't quit. Don't quit. El Cheapo Productions. Are you telling me thanks for sharing? I mean, you're welcome if you're telling me that, but I don't know if you're telling somebody else that too. I don't want to. What? Festivals sounds like fun, but a lot of traveling. It is. It is. Um, that's kind of like how we split up. That's kind of how we split up. Um, he was going to spin fire and do all of that, and I could have gone with him, but I'm just not like a big, huge group of festival people kind of person. And typically that's a big, huge group of festival kind of people type deal. I mean, I don't want to say it's like a cult, but I mean, it kind of could be. So, Andy Carpenter, you have a cool bass drum? That's fucking rad. I love the drums. Andy Carpenter, you have ADHD? Thank you. Andy Carpenter says, you rock. That's you. Hand to hand combat. I think it can take you, King Shuda. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Hermes. Good vibes. I know you like breakdancing. I know your dream is to be on Soul Train. King, keep it real. Hi. You teach yourself? That's pretty rad. That shows that's a very high sign of intelligence. My youngest daughter is she is very autistic and ADHD, and she is like a genius with musical instruments. She taught herself to play the flute when she was 9, and yeah, she's just absolutely, she's like a musical savant. So, Andy Carpenter, that means you're very, very intelligent. That boy Nando, thank you so much. Okay. Are you missing comments? I don't know. I'm not multi platform streaming. I don't know, Drew Peacock. Hermes, thank you so much. Good luck to you too. It's 9:30 p.m. in England. Oh, yeah. Well, what did you do for Friday, Dave? Okay, USMC 675. The best part of the 80s is when I enlisted in the Marine Corps. I retired in 2006, Semper Fi. Thank you very much for your service, sir. And my dad was a Marine. He was in Vietnam. Marines don't fuck around. I love that. Fucking love that. Sly Dog, thank you so much. Andy Carpenter, hi. Stephanie, hi. Okay, Nicholas. God wants you all to be rich. XRP will make you rich. Love y'all. Love you too. Just a view for giving feelings of light, peace, and hope. Mara Lacey. So, paintings. So, what kind of colors though? I think I was a little bit behind in chat. I apologize. I'm kind of slow. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris still, but rest in peace, Chuck Schuldiner. Okay. They didn't get paid enough or health care. Comments deleted. Oh, okay. Well, you poked twice this Friday. That's good. It's a new record. That's good. You know, it's making room for all the snacks for the weekend. Ohio in the house. Jerry Holly. Andy Carpenter. You can learn a lot from me. I mean, probably. I'm 45. I have a pretty good amount of experience. But if I could tell my younger self one thing, the most important thing now, I would tell myself that it's not that crucial and you're going to be okay, you know? I used to take things very seriously. Whenever I was young, I used to think like there's only one shot, there's only one, gotta get everything perfect. And that's not true. That's absolutely not true. Exactly, El Cheapo Productions. Congratulations on the records of pooping. Let's try for 3. It's so funny. Oh, my ankle. My ankle. My ankle. That makes me think of Amberlynn Reed. My ankle was just dingling. Dave Adams says, flew, and yesterday I used my. Oh, wow. You used your underwater camera for the first time in 2 years? In 7 months? I had to get used to the controls again. Oh, so that's fucking amazing. Chuck Schumer. Yeah, fuck Chuck Schumer is exactly right. 45 and smoking. Exactly right, Peter Velez. Like, bass, snare. It makes me tingle. I like that. Light colors. So, like pastels? Or just like blues? When I think light colors, I think like a bunch of different shades of blue. You've listened to me? Thank you, Andy Carpenter. How did I fall? I was walking out of my RV and I had these new shoes on that have a little bit of a heel on them, and yeah, I was just kind of like in a rush, and I probably should have just like slowed down a little bit, but I stepped and my heel kind of my foot teetered on the heel. And then I tried to correct it with my other foot, and then I just fell. I fell just onto the patio in the dirt and the cat hair and all the leaves. It was nice. It was not nice. It was so embarrassing. So embarrassing. And my ankle hurts really bad now. But, what are you going to do? I mean, I can't make it better. I can't like go to a doctor and pay them so much money and have them make it to where I can walk without being in pain now. So, I guess I just have to sit down and be live and paint. That's a new store. Oh, he's going to make me get up. He's going to make me get up. Look what he did. Hudson News Store. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at what he did. Oh my gosh. He ripped the screen. He ripped the screen so he can run away because he thinks he wants to go be an outside adventure cat. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that there's not food out there. Look at this. Fucking cat. Fucking cat. So guys, did we get rid of Fortier? Oh man. What's going on here? There we go. Sorry. Hi. I'm just cleaning this up. Okay. Hey, it's Maddie. Bye. I'm sorry that I didn't see you when you first came in. Happy Friday. Let's see. The dancing, is it called the salsa that I was on about earlier? No, I don't think it's like that classy. It's got a whole name. It's like a mix of reggae and not Tejano, but like Mexican music. I mean, for lack of a better word. What is it called? It's really fun to dance to. It's got a really good dance beat. No, I can't have nice things. You're exactly right, El Cheapo. We cannot have nice things. Silly cat. Silly kitty cat. I think that I can just put I think I can just put I think I can order like the screen material and then just like rescreen the windows. I think I can do that. Boy Blue, you like Latin music? Do I like punk music? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I mean, it depends on what kind of punk you're talking about, but I like Rancid, but I also like the Misfits. Um, I like a lot of different kinds of music. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Bad Kitty is exactly right, Boy Blue. Okay, and Dave says, I'm putting the underwater footage together soon. Uh, my world game video is on the back burner because of the new information coming to light regarding meningitis. Oh, practically government involvement. Hey, it's Maddie, just don't trip. Thank you. I mean, I feel like I was doing the catwalk showing off my new shoes. I don't even like those shoes. I hate those shoes. Um, Tuck and roll, Pete. Yeah. Arizona City. You know what, Merida? I have the cards right here. I can ask cards for you. I'm just, it's not the only thing that I was doing, but I am going to make some videos to upload to the channel. So if anybody wants to drop their astrological sign in the comments, that way I can like read for their sign. Where exactly did you take your underwater camera though? Subatomic curseware? Yeah, I am old. Whoa, what a fantastic observation you have. Capricorn. Okie dokie. I can totally do that. David, I am Naomi Gomez. I am. I am an artist. And I'm from Arizona. Andy Carpenter, thank you so much. You're the world's best. Thank you. You're not a believer. It moved up really quick, and so I started to read the bottom of Dave Adams's comment, and I was like, I'm not a believer in Latin American music. That's what I thought. Okay. Latin American music, but there's like reggaeton. That's what it is. Reggaeton. That is what it's called. Okay. You know what? Thank you, Boy Blue, for just having an open mind and for not trying to force your opinion onto me or anybody else. I love it like when people can be like that. I love it. But let me Merida. And then Naomi Gomez. I'll get you a card after I ask for Merida. Do you have a specific question, Merida? Sean McNichols. You need my help? With what? I'm going to wait just a second and see if Merida wants to actually ask any question. Thank you, Andy Carpenter. Okay, so in the meantime, while I'm giving Merida some time to ask a question, I'm going to, so Noemi Gomez. What do I need to tell Noemi Gomez? 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 Noemi Gomez? There's an apology coming. Somebody's apologizing. And then there's also the Six of Swords reverse. Like somebody wasn't able to go home. Somebody wasn't able to come home. And they're apologizing. Tell me more for Noemi Gomez. Five of Wands reversed with the Six of Swords reversed. So somebody wasn't able to go home. They're apologizing that they weren't able to go home. They're apologizing because they didn't let somebody come home. And then also the Five of Wands reversed, there was a whole lot of arguments. There was a lot of aggression. There was a lot of people fighting and not reaching any kind of like compromise, or not listening to each other. And then the Five of Wands reverse, that's they're sorry that there was all of the arguments and there were all of the fights. They're sorry about that. They're sorry for being so aggressive. Maybe this is like your family is apologizing. Five of Pentacles reverse, Five of Wands, and then the Three of Pentacles. Someone's in school. Someone is still in school. Yeah, this is kind of giving me like someone's in school. Maybe the person in school wanted to go home for a little bit, but there was a whole bunch of fights and arguments in the home, and they were not able to go home because of all of the arguments, because there was so much fighting going on. Maybe the person that's in school was feeling like they were left out, like maybe they were feeling like they didn't have anybody to turn to, possibly feeling a little bit desperate as far as money goes, but things are turning around in that situation, in that respect. So I think this all looks good so far, really. Mostly there's this apology. The people that were fighting, the thing that they feel bad. They feel bad for fighting. Thank you, Andy Carpenter. Oh, Andy Carpenter, roll one. I don't smoke, but okay. Reggaeton, or however it's pronounced, is a mix of Latin, American, and reggae and dancehall music. Yes. It is. It's so fun. I like it so much. Okay. Did Merida... Let's see. Merida didn't say anything. Do I have a boyfriend, Chris Cox? No. What is the male Capricorn's weakness? I mean, I'm not totally sure. I think it's probably different for each one. But I can just ask that question to my cards and see what my cards say. What is a male Capricorn's weakness? What is a male Capricorn's weakness? What is a male Capricorn's weakness? Ah. What is male Capricorn's weakness? Judgment. Judgment and the Chariot. Judgment means somebody is being judged, obviously. Kind of like making a serious decision. Somebody's judging their actions, like criticizing possibly their actions. Maybe they're recognizing that their actions are not great. So judgment, and then the Chariot upright, moving, a victory. So how this how this male Capricorn won this war, being judged for how they won. That would be their weakness. Okay. Let's see. I could make people dance. I could make people dance. I don't think people would dance good if they were being forced to dance. When she comes back here, I will absolutely pet her for you. Absolutely. Leo. For Leo. What do I need to tell Leo? Andy Carpenter. Andy Carpenter. Andy Carpenter. What do I need to tell Andy Carpenter about Leo? What do I need to tell Andy Carpenter about Leo? What do I need to tell Andy Carpenter about Leo? What do I need to tell Andy Carpenter about Leo? Ten of Wands and the Moon. There's a lot of mysteries there. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of illusions. There's a lot of things that you don't know. In regards to this Leo, there's a Page of Cups behind that. So there's some kind of apology that's behind this illusion. And then we have the Ten of Wands sideways. I'm just going to say there's a lot of things that you don't know about this Leo. Or there's a lot of things that are hidden with this Leo. Chris Cox, you're so nice. Okay, Bill Clancy. Are those paintings you painted? They're pretty interesting. Yes. Yes. They are. They're mine. They are mine. There she is. Her name is Rory, and she's kind of, you know, she's a cat. She doesn't always want me to pet her. Andy Carpenter, thank you. I think that you're blessed too. I am very blessed. I'm very grateful. Very, very grateful. Let's see. Okay, Merida didn't ask me any questions, so... Really? Chris Cox, you just want to date me? You don't even know me. But I mean, I thank you. It's a compliment. Thank you. It's a compliment. Let's see. Let me ask a question for Merida. What do I need to tell Merida? Merida didn't ask a question. But let me just get a card for Merida. What do I need to tell Merida Lacey? What do I need to tell Merida? Merida Lacey. What do I need to tell Merida Lacey? Seven of Cups with the Page of Wands. Okay, what I need to tell Merida Lacey is that there's a lot of things going on. There's a whole lot of options. There's a lot of goals that are trying to be achieved. They're trying to be met, reached, however you want to say it. Putting out applications, possibly looking out at different opportunities in different places, maybe even looking in different towns for opportunities. What I need to tell you is to focus, to pick one goal and go straight for that goal. That's what I need to tell you. Pick one thing. Alan, hi. Andy Carpenter, I'll date you in 5 years. Aw, that's sweet. Alan, hi. So Merida, focus on one thing. And once you do focus on that one thing, you will achieve that goal pretty quickly. Oh, Joker is here. Joker is here. I have one tattoo on my foot. My first tattoo I ever got was on my foot. But one of my feet is injured. Drum and bass. You promise? I know. Meredith, I don't know where Meredith went. I'm thinking of Maddie. That's who I was thinking you were talking about. Life is a big S? Maybe later? I don't know what a big S is. I do know that, yeah, my ankle is definitely swollen. I fell. 194005 about it for me, please. I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe later. It's okay. It's okay. I have fat thumb errors too. This one hurts. Thank you so much, Boy Blue. Thank you. I guess I think what happens when you hurt your ankle like that is you're just supposed to like try to not walk on it as much as possible. You know? So I guess I'm just gonna have to be here, sitting here, being live forever. Forever. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna be here forever, but I will be here a lot. It's fun. Chris, are you saying that you love me? I mean, I love you too, man. I don't think you really just want to date me. I mean, what if I'm not really that interesting? Thank you, Andy Carpenter. Ooh, I love Coldplay. Can I play child facts? I don't know what that is. But I can tell you right now I'm watching Shane's Dumb Criminals. Hi, I don't know how to say your name. I think it looks like it's kanji, but hi. What if I just... It hurts more from the ankle up to my knee. Oh my goodness, Joffy Joe, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So it hurts from the ankle to my knee, and then my elbow, because I fell on, like, I twisted the left foot, and then I fell down the stairs and landed on my right shoulder, like my elbow and my shoulder, and my neck hurts right here. Feels like it needs to pop. It's probably just like very it's probably just like ligaments and bruised, you know? That's probably what it is. Joffy Joe, thank you. And thank you, Chris. Robbie, hi. Do I have a boyfriend? I do not. I do not. She's so funny. She's so funny. She's a funny cat. Hi. Okay. I'm not going to just keep saying my ankle hurts, but it does. So, flowers hanging down this. Rory. She has zoomies. They're being funny. The cats are.
What are you doing, Hudson News Store? Hi. Hi, honey. I love you.
They're doing zoomies. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna let that dry. It's a bunch of flowers. It's gonna be very, very, very pretty. Boy. Okay. Here we go. Mm-hmm. I think I'm hungry. I think I'm hungry. I think I'm very hungry. I do. I think I'm very hungry. I think I'm gonna eat the rest of that St. Patrick's Day cake. I think I'm gonna end the live stream. I like these numbers. 2 hours, 32 minutes. When I started it was 32 seconds. 2:32, 32. But I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank everyone for being here. Unless y'all just want me to stay live the whole time that I'm just existing in life. You just want to watch me eat my cake. But that's kind of weird, right? It's kind of weird. And you'll probably have things to go and do on Friday. But I'll probably go live again later tonight. And thank you for watching me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being kind. Thank you for being here. I'll definitely see y'all later because I like going live. And also because I can't do a whole lot of walking, so but y'all have fun.